It takes one to change the world. I am talking about the influence that as young people we can have on social media, following the theme, the strain of our rector major, becoming yeast in our world today. And I'm focusing on becoming yeast in social media. This is Father Eustace Siame, the Salesian of Don Bosco. And I have seen how the social media have been a source of influence for our world today, and how many people are being deceived or helped through social media platforms. I'm addressing you as a young person. Just check yourself. If you go through what you have been posting, what you have been sharing on social media, you will realize there is nothing much transforming about the things that you share. Yeast blows up. Yeast balloons up something, and it does that within the dough, within the flour. And if you are to transform the world, if you are to change anything, you must be somebody who goes inside the social media platforms, inside TikTok, inside Facebook, inside Instagram, to do something that others will go through and start checking their conscience. An examined life is not worth living, and our world is full of that. We have people living their lives just following the wind. But we are here not to follow the direction of the wind, but to change the direction of the wind by our strong blowing of things that are right. We have seen what attracts people. We have seen what makes people feel excited on social media. Why can't we change the trend? It starts with you. It starts with you when you say, there is no way that I am going to make a difference if I am just doing what everybody else is doing. The difference between a nurse recording the heartbeat of a patient and the fastest runner is that one records the beat, the other one beats the record. The one who records the beat just does what everybody else is doing, just does what has already been done. And as young people, if we are doing just what has already been done, just what everybody else is doing, everybody else is supporting LGBTQ rights, and it seems novelty, everybody else seems to be modernized and fashionable, who goes for transgender kind of life, changing what God had done before, and I go for that. I am just recording the beat, but we are meant to beat the record, to go where there has never been any path, not going where the path may lead, but where there is no path, so that we may leave a trail. And that trail is in your hands to leave, and that trail, as a young person, is for you to make. But you won't make when you are afraid. You won't make when you are here to impress other people. That's the danger of our social media platforms. They are there to impress others so that you may have more likes, so that you may have more views. And what are they viewing? They are viewing your nakedness. What are they viewing? They are viewing your erotic dances. What are they viewing? They are viewing your vulgar language that makes them laugh and makes them clap for you, because that's how polluted our world is. But we want to say we can go back to the original plan of God, when things were sober, when the world was more sober than it is today. And we can do it. Just a few of us. It requires only a few, like Franklin, who changed the world by bringing out lights. It requires a few, like Isaac Newton, who did not take anything for granted. He was sitting under a tree and an apple fell on him, and he questioned, why is this apple coming down rather than going up? There must be a force. And from that time, discovery was made, the force of gravity that made it possible for people to even think of flying, to go against that force of gravity. The power of one. What are you doing as a young person? What are you doing as a young man, as a young woman to make a difference? If you were asked by God today why you should be alive on social media, why you should remain on social media and not die today, what reason can you give your Creator why you want to remain alive? It remains with you. And that answer you're going to give Him is what you should start practicing today. Because He doesn't want a selfish answer. He wants an answer that makes him say, I'm going to trust a human being because he will continue doing something to make a world better than it has become from the time I created it. He wants to trust you. He wants to respect you and believe that you can be a transforming force in our world today. Are you ready for that?